Hello, hello, hello. It's Ophi again, back with some more 2018 goodness for you. I'm going to give people a minute to come on. And let's see, make sure everything is working well. So hello, I see you guys joining. So today I'm going to do a quick one. I got to pick up my little Libra from school, but I didn't want to not come on and chat with you guys because it's a new year. We all need some guidance. So today I want to talk about what your zodiac sign's superpower is. Now on January 11th, we're doing a webinar. And you know what? I'm going to put it in the in our Instagram. If you're watching on Instagram, you can check the link that is in our bio, and I'm going to put it back in Facebook afterwards. But we're doing a webinar called Capture Your Cosmic Power in 2018, and it's all about how to be your most powerful self. What is your gift for the year? What is your superpower this year, and how can you really tap into it? Every year is different. We all have a special power that's given to us by virtue of what our sign is, but then, every year is a different climate. The planets are in different signs and houses of your chart. Without getting into the astro jargon of it all, there are different opportunity cycles that come along every year. So, you can buy the webinar ticket separately, and I'll put that link in, but recommended, get yourself the AstroTwins 2018 Planetary Planner at the link we've provided. You can get this one, or you can get it just for your sign, any of our horoscope guides, and you will get a free ticket to this webinar. It's going to be for 2 hours on January 11th from 7 to 9 p.m. And if you can't make that time, because we have our people all over the world, hey everybody, and as you come on, love to hear, where you're logging in from and what your zodiac sign is. So yes, opportunity cycles. We try to keep it positive. Every year has its craziness, as those of us who came out of 2017 all know. And 2018 has its own set of intensity. So we're going to guide you through. And there will be a replay for everybody. So if you can't make it, we're recording it as an audio and a video. So let's dive in. Let's do this. What is your sign's superpower this year, and how can you capitalize on it? So any Aries here? I see Barb is here, and I know she's our Aries, one of our beloved fellow Michigander Aries. Hey, Barb. And anyone else? Boston, Australia. I love it. I love our international people. So if you're an Aries, your superpower in 2018 is going to be something very un-Aries-like, which is to go within. If you're an Aries, you might already be feeling tired and burnt out, or very insular, a little quieter than usual. It's surprising, you knew you wanted to start 2018 with this go, go, go energy, and you might find that you're kind of crashing or hitting a wall. Jupiter is in your 8th house, which is this very internal, reflective part of your chart. And it's a very important that you go inside, shed the skin. You're absorbing a lot of energy. So it's like you're a snake shedding skin this year. You're going to be soaking up people's energy around you like a sponge. You may already, but as an Aries, you generally do. But more than ever, you're going to need cycles where it's like you put yourself out there in this big Aries way, and then you got to bring it back in. So, hey, Luke, oh my God, one of my very favorite Aries. So, it's also a sexy year. So nobody says you have to disappear alone. Take your favorite person to get naked with you into your little cocoon and, do whatever you need to do. We don't need to hear about it, okay? Keep some things private this year. Privacy is also an Aries superpower. But timeouts, really, unapologetically. Now, Taurus any Taurus is here. I'm going to go back and look at what everybody is too, and I'm trying to glance. But Taurus, your superpower is going to be compromise and teamwork. Jupiter is in your partnership house this year. And, Tauruses tend to like to be right, or feel they do tend to be right. They always have the simple answer, and somebody said moo. I hope you're talking about being a bull. So while if you're a Taurus, you might already think you know best, it's still a time to get feedback or work with others. Let other people contribute. It doesn't always have to be your way. It's also about, choosing the right partners as a Taurus, because hey, Pammy, oh, I love it. So if you partner up with the wrong people, then you are going to end up being right. Like I've seen this happen to Taurus. This is a trap I want to warn you against. Doing that thing where you're like, well, I tried to work with someone and they screwed it all up, so I guess I got to do it myself. I guess I was right. So if you're a Taurus and you've been there, So picking the right partners, communicating, compromising, making sure everybody is clear on what it is they need to do, and then just, bringing your superpowers together with someone else. So, hey, thank you guys for coming in. Gemini. So Gemini, you have this healthy, fit kind of year. I just had lunch with my friend who's a Gemini, and she was talking about, looking for new workouts and trying out Soul Cycle because she wants to buy an exercise bike. So, Jen, hello, my Libra friend Jen. I love it. I guess all my fellow moms who are waiting to pick up their kids are joining in. Good timing. Good to know. Hey guys, I'll be there soon. If I'm not, pick up my child. Just kidding. So Gemini, this is a year, your superpower is in being healthy, is in taking impeccable care of your body and your well-being, and not apologizing for it. Because when you're energized, all your people benefit from that. And you take care of a lot of people as a Gemini. Usually you have a lot going on, and though you are an expert juggler, you need to refill your tank. Now if you're a little worried about that, I was telling my Gemini friend, don't go for the same old thing with workouts. Go on, if you can combine exercise or fitness with travel, do that. Or just branch out, try something exciting and interesting, have a lot of variety. Don't just join that one yoga studio and go to that same class over and over again. You're gonna need to mix it up to stay interested. So Cancers, any Cancers here? Oh, hey, I love it. I'm like, hello, Michelle. So Cancers, your superpower is letting your playful, passionate, fun side out. Now, those might not be words that people associate with Cancer. You're supposed to be nurturing and caretaking and moody, but I'm sorry, the Cancers I know, they know how to get down. They know how to have fun. Any Cancers here who can relate, let me know. Send us a comment. Yes, Panny, you definitely are a fun and exciting Cancer. So let that side out. Your superpower is being that life force energy, that light bulb in the dark room, bringing that positive energy up for yourself and being around other people, and you can do that by physical activity like dancing, just focusing on pleasure this year. That's a pretty good prescription for a superpower. I kind of want to be a Cancer now. Leos. So Leo, you've got Jupiter in your 4th house, which is about self-care, and it's very domestic and inward. So it's almost like Leos and Cancers have switched identities. So your superpower is actually going to be in your nurturing side, finding something to take care of. It should be yourself, definitely, but your superpower is going to be, honed best by making sure you have enough time to yourself, quiet, solitude, time with your family, time away from all the people. I know I just said caretaking, but let's clarify that, because especially for the women, Leos, caretaking can be a trap. So it can turn into overfunctioning and codependence, as our good friend Terry Cole, who's our meditation expert, teaches about. I should definitely check her out on our site. She has meditations for every sign, but Leos especially. So someone says they're totally feeling this. Yes, Leo, it's okay to say no. You don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to be on 24/7. You can, you can take a break and just go off the grid and let someone else run the bake sale, PTA, office fundraiser, blah, 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 blah. And they will. So your superpower is really going to be cultivated in taking enough time for yourself, solitude. Somebody says, I hope it'll get better on New Year. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone dropped their phone in the toilet. Yeah, that was a little Mercury retrograde, retro shade, probably. Oh, Ariane, my longtime childhood Cancer friend, you better go out there and have some fun then. Don't miss out on your superpower. So Virgos, Virgos are supposed to be, the hermity kind of people that I just told Leos to be. But you have this vibrant social life ahead this year. So for Virgos, your superpower is your witty conversation, your brilliant ideas. Your superpower is going to be found and expressed best through collaborations with kindred spirits. Like really not, tend to keep to yourself or like worry that your ideas aren't good enough or they need to be polished more before you can share them. You want to shake that off. Go out there and be experimental. If you don't run it by other people and let them, give you feedback before it's perfect. Like I'm going to invite the Virgos to look at life as sort of a work in progress. So like, you're raising a child. Just as you train them in one thing, then they're ready for the next, they're ready for the next thing. Sorry, my husband just called, but I wasn't talking about Tauruses. He usually calls when I talk about his signs. So anyway, sorry. So Virgos, get out there, get interactive, get on social media more, overcome that shyness. Sorry, I'm gonna text my husband to not keep calling me during this. Sorry, awkward moments in the middle of a live stream right before school's out. He probably thinks I'm not picking up our daughter. Sorry, guys. All right, good. Don't call me. Watch my live stream. Just kidding. It's all right. I'm glad he doesn't believe in astrology that much, despite being with me for 12 years. So anyway, thanks, guys. This is life as a multitasking working mother. I know many of you guys can relate. So yes, Virgo, go make some friends. Your superpower is in your social circle. So Libras, I feel like a lot of signs are being asked to be out of character this year. Like really, and it's kind of funny, like going a little bit against your nature in some way to activate the superpower. So for Libras, your superpower is going to be in being grounded. You're supposed to be the scales. You're always tipping back and forth. But really, this is your year to own it. Jupiter is in your second house of self-worth and money and, security and stability. So rather than just flip-flop or try to please people by telling everybody, what you think they want to hear, or avoiding conflict, your superpower is in like setting aside fear of conflict and just saying what you believe. Even if like someone disagrees with you, just really clarifying what your values are, what you stand for, and being like, this is my bottom line. No further compromise allowed. Scorpios, also an out of character superpower. Your superpower is going to be in really being public and visible. Now, as we know, Scorpio is a sign of mystery, and they like to sort of dart in and out of the shadows and, control their public image. Jupiter, the planet of risk-taking and truth-telling and outspokenness, is in your sign. So this is a year to really be out there in ways that make you uncomfortable, and that's, in order to find a superpower, a lot of the times you have to be uncomfortable. If we're not uncomfortable, we're probably doing the same old thing, which means that we're not growing, we're not changing, we're not stretching ourselves at the point of being alive and in a human body. I strongly believe from all the charts I've done that we're all, as they say, spiritual beings having a human experience. So we're on an assignment here, and our assignment is to put ourselves into certain situations that aren't comfortable, not the ones that are like stupid and self-destructive, but the ones that are designed to push us to discover new facets of ourselves, to find out that we really can do that thing that we're afraid of, face our fears. So, Scorpio, that's what your mission is this year. Now, Sagittarius, somebody said, but can the public handle me? I don't know. You better put yourself out there and show us. I mean, I can handle some Scorpio in the public, I think. Bring it. Let's see. And thank you guys. I'm loving that you're all saying your signs and locations if you can. So, Sagittarius, any Sages out here, my fellow archers. I'm a December 2nd Sag. Oh, hey guys, I see the Sag peeps are showing up. So this is your year. Your superpower is in learning how to receive. Now that is not a normal Sag superpower. We're the sign of generosity. We want to give. We want to coach and mold everybody. We want to have all the answers. But this is your superpower this year is in having all the questions, being open to new wisdom and knowledge and divine guidance. Like stop swimming upstream, stop trying to force things and allow them, letting go of things. That's how you're gonna cultivate the superpower is by not trying to force things to happen, because the universe will probably have a better plan. Now, for Sagittarius, Saturn just left your sign after 3 years, so you may be a little afraid to get that, to let go of the wheel that much. And we're not saying you should let go of the wheel, but just it's about not being the stubborn, forcing things. I'm married to a Taurus, and I realized after 12 years of being together that Sagittarius are actually more stubborn than Taurus is. But, we're going to take that title from you if you're willing to let us. But November 8th of 2018, Jupiter, the ruling planet of Sag, is going into Sagittarius for the first time in 12 years. So everything that you let go of until then, you're clearing the deck for a new 12-year start. Somebody said, how do I balance that with my Libra rising who's taking charge and saying this is my bottom line? So that's the beauty of astrology. It's like an interpretive dance where you put all the pieces of the puzzle together. And if you go to astrostyle.com/free-chart, you can do your chart and see where all the planets are. That's a great question. I'm a Sagittarius with 4 planets in Scorpio, the Moon, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, and a Capricorn rising. And those signs are all right next to each other, so they often have conflicting agendas. So it's like, we're never all just one thing or another, and we do have to balance. It's like a soup. If it's too watery, you add more salt. If it's too salty, you add more water until you find the right blend for you. So that's what I would say to the Libra rising, looking for balance. What a surprise. You're a Sag with the Libra rising, so the Sag is about letting go and the Libra is about owning it. So I would say, be confident but not arrogant. That's one way to do it. So the website is astrostyle.com. That's our website. And if you just go into the charts section, you'll see that you can do a free chart. So we are all soup. That's funny. We are all soup in a way. All right, so Capricorns. Saturn is now in Capricorn. So, but Jupiter is in your communal 11th house. So your superpower is taking leadership in a group. Not just being, the stereotypical Capricorn who's focused on their goals at the expense of everything else, but really serving the group and seeing what people need and then being willing to be the advocate or the voice or the champion. So that's going to be swinging out a lot for some Capricorns. Hey, I see we have a lot of Capricorns on. Good, Melissa's here to put in our links. So if you are a Capricorn, just focus on substance over status. That's how you're going to find that superpower. A lot of times, the Capricorn will scan the room for who the most important person is or who can help them or who can open doors. It's not that you're a snob or an elitist, though some can be. It's more that you are efficient and you are a natural leader. So you're always looking for, you're very resourceful. Who could be the person that can help forward my goals? Well, now you are that person for someone else. So this year is time for you to give that to others. Australian caps in the house. I love it. And really, because you know what? We never know our greatness, really, or how big it is until we give it to someone else. You know, we think that we'll feel great and important and powerful when we achieve a certain status in life. But really, we feel that when we empower someone else to become that, to become their best self, and that in our space, they rise to their greatness. And that takes something to do. You know, that's something I learned over a lot of years of personal growth work and coaching and training and being a coach. You know, I was coached first, and I was like, wow, this person is unbelievably generous. And then I signed up to be a coach after that, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I know why. You know, I have new respect for teachers and parents and coaches, because it's, you know, this is kind of a message for everybody, not Capricorns. Like, you know, because by finding your superpower, it's like really like finding your leadership. And I'm going to get all philosophical Sag on you, but we, you know, have sort of an underlying mission at Astro Style, my twin sister and I, that like we've chosen to view the people who follow us as world leaders, and not just world leaders, but world leaders who are creating other world leaders. That's how we see you. That's who you are for us. Whether you are that or not, we're going to relate to you that way. We're going to relate to you as though you have the power to change the world, because you do. You actually do. So stepping off the Sag soapbox, that's a special message for Capricorns, but for all of us, like once you find your superpower, use it to help other people find theirs. Pay it forward. That is the only way. You know, we can try to get Trump impeached. I wouldn't be mad at you if you did it, but we can also do this. This is within our control. Okay. So, cool. Aquarius, speaking of leadership, Jupiter is in your leadership and success house. So your superpower is in giving up the people-pleasing and taking charge. You and the Capricorns, you know, neck and neck. For Capricorns, it's a little more like you are the leader of a bigger community, whereas Aquarians are like letting go of trying to be the diplomat and the team leader and the wrangler, and just being like sort of the accountable person. Your superpower is going to be in your willingness to take personal responsibility and to step into a role of responsibility. Because the reason a lot of people, hey twins, I love all the twins that are writing in. Hi, I see you, and hello, double trouble, fellow twins. So the reason a lot of people don't take on positions of leadership is because, you know, when things go wrong, you're the one who gets blamed. But dimming your light also can sort of, you know, shrink your soul. I don't know. I think the moon must still be in Leo today. I'm all like, you know, big picture sunshine here. I'm just kidding. But if you did miss your sign, I'm going to put up the playback, so don't worry. You can watch this on Instagram for 24 hours. We're AstroTwins on Instagram, or if you're on Facebook, we're AstroTwins on Facebook too. You can follow us and watch the replay. So, you know, Aquarius, let go of the people-pleasing. It doesn't always have to be fair for everyone. If there's a bigger mission, keep focused on the greater mission or intention behind what you're doing. And instead of like asking people, well, what don't you like about my ideas? Or a way I can make it work better for you, to say, hey, you know, this is what I see as the big marathon goal. It's a marathon, not a sprint, kind of is your mantra this year. And, you know, this is my idea for how we can get there. I'm open to your feedback about that, but this is the goal that we're going for, and that's not going to change. So just stand firm in that. And then when people know that they are being part of a bigger mission, and then they can choose whether they're aligned with it or they're not. And if they don't want to be aligned with it, they can find another team to play on. But if they do, then you empower them to help make that big goal happen. Okay? So last but not least, Pisces. Your superpower is being an optimist, glass half full or overflowing. You've got Jupiter in your 9th house, which is all about the big picture. It's a little bit of a switch. Last year was very granular for you as a Pisces. And it was a rough year for a lot of Pisces, a lot of career challenges with authority, or things just taking 10 times longer to actually come together. So I want you as a Pisces to shake that off and just know your superpower is in making making lemonade out of lemons, or making, hey, Brooklyn Pisces, or making, and then serving it up to people with some of your Pisces magic after that. Like, everything that you went through the last few years, isn't it always rough for Pisces? That's a very Pisces thing to say. Sometimes it is, though, because, when your soul chose the day to be born, you said, make me a Pisces because I am going to use whatever suffering I've gone through to help others not suffer. Now, I don't want to see you suffering for the rest of your life. Just learn the lesson and bring it to others. You are a healer. We're all healers, but as Pisces, you heal through this. You heal others by healing yourself and sharing about it. So your superpower is going to be to take that wisdom and that optimism, that perspective, and share it. New friends, new communities this year. So, okay, wow, I made it exactly the time that I have to get in my car and go pick up my little Libra. She's got a Cancer rising, so Mama's got to pick her up. She's not going to be happy if I don't show up. But we would love to talk to you more about this. Please join us on January 11th. When you get our 2018 Planetary Planner, you get 3 bonus gifts. You get our new moon and full moon printable PDF ritual guide. You get our 2018 numerology PDF, our bonus guide, and a ticket to our webinar. It's on January 11th. We'll put the link in. The link is in the bio on Instagram. I'm going to put it up on Facebook. So January 11th, our webinar, Capture Your Cosmic Power in 2018. We're going to have awesome guests. We're going to take you through every sign in 2018. We're going to talk about the bigger picture trends. And we have a very special guest who's going to lead us through a cool healing ritual to really clear out your subconscious of any residue that you're carrying from 2017 and really prepare you to go forward into your power in 2018. We gotta erase some of the stuff that's stuck back there. So it's gonna be really powerful, and we love doing these every year. So if you did miss your sign, fear not. I'm reposting this, and so I will talk to you guys probably over the weekend. Thanks for being with me, and hope your 2018 has been as good as it possibly can be so far. And talk to you later. Bye.